Yes?
I feel the weave growing more distant by the moment. We walk Shah's path now. Best we don't spend too long in her shadow.
Before you were this.
There is no before.
So you've always been a bone man.
In a sense. Thou hast now a bosom companion. Take care that thou art not distracted on thy quest, seeking the comforts of the flesh. Recall that in time, all becomes dust and bone.
Hey, you. I made it. Easy peasy. You find Mum and Pops? No. No. I don't believe you. It isn't true. It isn't! Get away from me! Go! Leave me alone!
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Oh,
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
No sweethearts, no. I prefer them savory.
This is what I get for trying to strike up conversation.
What a charmer.
Still alive, so that's progress. So much blood. What the hell's has been happening here? There's something out there. I can feel it.
What's this? Fresh entertainment? But you're too fresh for this place, aren't you? There's a whiff of the surface to you.
Holy shit, an orphan. Powerful devils. I wouldn't get on their bad side without a good reason.
You, tiefling. You've got the stench of the hells about you, the stench of home, and a whiff of the surface besides. A servant of Zariel, if I'm not mistaken. I'd know the stench of her infernal machinery anywhere.
What do you know of infernal machinery?
Only what I can smell. And whatever engine burns within you is grinding to an inevitable explosion. Burning and fear. You reek with it. There's something else, almost hidden by your fear stink. Cherries. Musk. And such. sulfur. Raphael! I can smell him all over you! Where is he? That perfume trickster swindled me. Trapped me! Where is he? Spit it out. Now!
What are you doing? The devil told us to kill this thing, so let's stop chatting and kill it!
Bargaining, are you? A Karator warlord once tried the same. I made him watch as I ate his concubines in young, then fashioned a codpiece from his skull. You can't help. It's not just walls that keep me here. Not the traps, the dark, or the creatures it hides. Something stronger holds me. A contract. Either I fulfill the contract, die trying, or forfeit my freedom. If I leave this place now, I'll become Raphael's slave. Spill all the blood sworn to the night. Silence all prayers. Smother each rite. Wander Shah's halls, hungry to slay. Leave no justice here, alive to obey. Leave none to hear it, then be set free. This song is your oath. Swear it to me! Ah!
Well, that explains where all the Dark Justiciars went. The final lyrics linger in your mind. There is a trick buried within them, a clause that cannot easily be fulfilled.
That's it.
So he's the one who slaughtered the Justiciars. Can we kill him now? Because if he doesn't die, then Raphael won't tell me a damn thing about my scars.
Parchment can burn. Oral agreements aren't worth the tongues they're waggled out upon. A song lingers. Raphael made double sure of that. I can't forget the damn thing so long as my word's not finished. I did as instructed, but the song still rattles about in my head. The contract still stands somehow. If I break it, I will become Raphael's slave forever. Anyway, enough prattle. The lyrics are clear. All who hear the song must die. Time to die. The Merigons. They barely have a thought to share among themselves. But they do have ears. Kill yourselves. Back to the hells with you. I still hear it. Seems your theory is wrong. Kill Nessa. Stay very still. My beauty. I still hear it! If you're wrong about this, I'll claw my way out of Avernus and eat you alive. Contract be damned! Nicely played, Raphael. Bastard.
That silver tongue of yours is dangerous. Bravo. I can't believe you actually pulled that off.
Business of doing devils favors, but I suppose Raphael will be glad.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Tangle of corpses gape at you, lifelessly.
The dust is in attack! Exploding! Training, planning, worship, the blooding of Shaw's warriors! Scattered! Prepare ready! Just servants, done justice! Everywhere we came from all corners to serve!
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Let's move.
Well, my day just improved.
A bed made of corpses. Disgusting. And uncomfortable.
Unworthy. Unworthy to walk among friendly bones. Leave! Talking of you, intruder, invader, unworthy one. These halls are not for you. Try it. Lot more guts than you'd expect. A lot more. We outnumber you. Leave me be. Unworthy of dark cloak. Unworthy of dark fur. Unworthy.
That's a mean old rat. Wonder what's bothering it.
The rat isn't merely territorial, it's proud. This place means a great deal to it. The rat holds its ground. It almost seems defiant.
We are small but many. Leave, or see what happens.
Are you really being waylaid by a snack? Let's just look around. Vermin be damned.
Leave. Away. My nest. My dark. This is the path of heroes. Your feet sully it. We've always been here. It's ours. We watch over it. You do not belong. 2 legs, too familiar.
very gory idea of art.
A well-chewed spider carcass oozes on the ground. Fresh bite marks, an old puncture wound, and a faint pulse of something not entirely natural. The meat is oozing, but not with blood. It's been dosed with a potion. Carcass continues to leak. Sulfur, decay, and a thin whiff of something unexpectedly fragrant. The meat tastes of rot and sour milk. Your stomach lurches, but your loins tingle. Was that arousal?
Rotten meat. That's what gets you going. Well, to each their own.
In amongst the rot is an unmistakable sweetness. Succubus spittle. The meat is charmed. Carcass continues to leak. Your guts cramp, your stomach churns, and your nerves burn with a pain that would almost be pleasurable were it not so savage.
All right there, mate. Yeah, you're all right.
Carcass continues to leak. Sulfur, decay.
So, that's what...
Copper for your thoughts?
Chambers of penance. A foul totem of agony, mounted with sadistic relish.
give up now.
Well, my day just improved.
My faith will guide me.
Never a dull moment.
What's cooking?
Looking ahead.
Join an army, became...
Hey, soldier.
My dogs are barking. Can we rest?
You kill many, but many remain. Stop! Spare our lives, or face my teeth and claws. Every little death fills my head with more thoughts. It's too much, too painful. Kill one more of us, and you will pay. There are treasures. Useless to us now, but once they had value. Meaning. We hid them away. Untouched for a lifetime. Keep your word, and we will reveal them to you. An ordinary rat alone. But together, something more. Some remember turning away from the sun. Some remember donning a black cloak. Some remember plunging a blade into an innocent heart. But we all remember a name. Lethindor. We share who he was. It shouldn't be. We should be one long dead. Instead, we are many. Scurrying, hiding, surviving. We are just crumbs of a life. Harmless nothings. Unless you test us. Leave us in peace. And you better be true to your word. I am small, but we are many. Now fetch your prize and leave.
Nothing of value comes easy. Overcome my trials and win my embrace.
I shall prove myself worthy, Lady Shah.
Her most vaunted treasure. The bowl contains an ancient rust-colored bloodstain. It forms a neat disc, as if spilled calmly and willingly.
This is one of Lady Shah's trials. Allow me. It's important.
Values those that can remain unseen and can still obtain what they want. Stealth is a virtue derived from her very essence. Well, my day just improved.
The bowl contains an ancient rust-colored blood.
Reach the other side to receive my gift.
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
Shade knocked me right back to the start. With a flick of the wrist.
plaque that once bore the teachings of Lady Shah, but now unreadable.
Well, my day just improved.
The bowl contains an ancient The bowl contains...
Reach the other side to receive my gift.
Countless initiates walked these halls once, seeking to become Dark Justiciars. I will follow in their path. I will succeed.
Her most hallowed mercy. Another bowl bearing the stains of an ancient blood offering.
Another trial. I need to do this, same as before.
Teaches us that we are our own worst enemy much of the time. Her embrace will elude us until we shed that which holds us back.
Another bowl bearing the...
Vanquish your old life to receive my wisdom.
Looks like an ambush.
Let's have some carnage. Be quick.
My turn. Knees high. Fuck yes.
There's blood in the air.
Watch this.
Vis medica!
Let's turn someone inside out.
Now this is my happy place. Let's go. Over there.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Take your...
Still breathing, despite everything.
Take your...
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Another bowl, bearing the stains of an ancient...
Vanquish your old life to receive my wisdom.
Leave.
How can I help?
Do you know what happens when a devil is struck down on this charming plane of existence? It returns to the hells, to the very point where it last stood before venturing to whichever devil-forsaken plane it died on. In the case of our friend Yrgir, the Orthon you so handily dispatched in the Temple of Shah, he manifested in my House of Hope. He returned to me chastened but intact, his wounds healed, his body restored. He thought I would dismember him, but he has his uses, so instead I am re-educating him.
We delivered the devil. Now I want what I'm owed. We had a deal.
Indeed we did. I discovered all there is to know about those scars of yours. It's a rather grim tale. Even for my tastes. As you wish. Brace yourself, Astarion. We're about to unveil your destiny. Carved into that ivory skin of yours is one part of an infernal contract between the archdevil Mephistopheles and your former master, Cazador Zar. In full, the contract states that Cazador will be granted knowledge of an infernal ritual so vile it has never been performed. The rite of profane ascension. It promises to be a marvelous ceremony, very elaborate, incredibly ancient, and entirely diabolical. If he completes the rite, he will become a new kind of being, the Vampire Ascendant. All the strengths of his vampiric form will be amplified, and alongside them he will enjoy the luxuries of the living. The arousals and appetites of man will return to him, and unlike Astarion, he will have no need of a parasite to protect him from the sun. But the ritual has its price, as all worthwhile things do. Lord Cazador will need to sacrifice a number of souls, including all of his vampiric spawn, if he is to ascend. Imagine how he felt then, when one of those precious spawns simply disappeared into thin air. The only missing ingredient is Astarion. You are the final piece he requires to complete the ritual. Your scars bind you to it. Your soul will set off a very wave of death, bringing Cazador his twisted life. And that, my tragic and toothsome friend, is that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have business elsewhere.
Do you think it's so simple? The end of my life amongst them, just when I was starting to enjoy it. He'll never leave me alone. I didn't think he would when I was just one more wretched toy for him to play with. But if I'm the key to this power he craves, he'll hunt me to the ends of Faerun. I need to take the fight to him, and I need you to help me. Once we deal with the tadpole, I'll be back to my nocturnal self. When you're being hunted by vampires, the dark is the worst place to hide. I need to deal with Cazador when I still have any kind of advantage over him. Thank you.
Our very own vampire's the missing pawn in his master's deadly game. Now, how about we go and reverse Cazador's fortunes? Then we know our mission. All roads converge at moonrise.
It seems like Cazador used Astarion's flesh not as a canvas, but as a contract. We haven't heard the last of this, I'll wager.
I can't imagine how Astarion must be feeling. The terms of your own condemnation carved into your skin. Monsters' actions. And monsters do not deserve such power as that ritual promised. When the time comes, Astarion will have his revenge, I'm sure. And it will be richly deserved. But not yet. So, what can I do for you?
Ah, my favorite traveling
Wish I could say I was surprised about Cazador's pact. where blood, death, and betrayal parade. You can bet your ass a devil is riding Grand Marshal. We're going to keep Astarion safe. On my life, Cazador won't touch him.
I don't believe it. They can't be.
Breathe, child. Resist not the winds of change. Let them carry thee.
No.
Listen. Dost thou not hear it? Where creation meets ruin, where morning meets midnight, the root of all being. Balance.
They're dead. I can't. Balance.
Your very soul is tangled in shadow. Arabella's magic, wild as cursed briar. Her talent is now yours too.
The girl must learn the ways of the arcane. But she shan't remain here. She will tame it in time. The Weave would not see one like her abandoned. Arabella holds a power beyond reckoning. That of the decaying forest and the seedling that bore it. But it is unbalanced. Her yoke is already heavy. If she walks thy path, it will surely break. Arabella will depart once thou dost leave these accursed lands. She will find her way safely. Thus, it is fated.
Bowman, you're making me leave.
Fear not, girl. The Weave knows thy purpose. It will guide thee, if thou dost listen.
You feel the grief fade as if it were your own. There is a lightness in her now, veiling the power within, soothing it.
Is that my future? Is that why they died?
It is.
It's wonderful. Thank you, Bowman, for being nice. If there are people like you around, perhaps everything will be all right. If Bowman says I'll be all right, I'll be all right. I wish it was different. I wish Mom and Pops was here. I hope so. 'Cause it stinks.
Fate, spin. Dost thou require a new...
I guess I can take care of myself. I mean, I've gotten this far.
What's on your mind?
You know, I